The songs you loved.
This is a song called Obsession.
We'd never made a record like that before.
You never know which one's gonna go.
This could be a hit for us, and I'm not even gonna sing it.
The stories you haven't heard.
Morris Levy at Roulette Records was a flat-out gangster.
He's the bane of my existence. I don't like this guy.
And we were turned down by everyone.
I'm out of here. I'm leaving. He says, you ain't going anywhere.
If you're on TV, what are you doing painting my house?
The music you'll never forget. This is the Lost 45s.
We're about to go on the ride of our lives.
Lost 45s, the best music of our lives. Those songs from back then, we can listen to once again. And so I know when I wanna go to find another place and time, I go to find my lost 45s. You're gonna find your lost 45s. It's time to find the lost 45s.
From 1966 through 1971, few musical artists could compete with a non-stop hit-making machine, Tommy James and the Shondells. In fact, Tommy James has sold over 100 million records to date. In 68 and 69, Tommy James sold more singles than any other recording act in the world, including the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Tommy recorded what would become his first million-selling single at the age of 15. It would take 2 years for a bootleg copy of this original recording to find its way to Pittsburgh, where it shot to #1. Within days, Tommy was in New York City being wooed by every major record label. He chose to sign with Roulette Records, owned and operated by Morris Levy. But Levy was not your typical record label owner, as Tommy James was soon to find out.
Morris Levy at Roulette Records was a flat-out gangster. And Roulette Records was a front for the Genovese crime family in New York.
Tommy was working for the mafia and didn't even know it until executives left the offices with baseball bats. And the record label didn't have a team.
Through 1971, Tommy James had a wave of hits with songs like I Think We're Alone Now, Moni Moni, Getting Together, Crimson and Clover, Mirage, Sweet Cherry Wine, Crystal Blue Persuasion, along with several other top 40 hits. But after a long, successful recording career with the Shondells, Tommy decided to break away from the group in '71 and try something on his own.
Boy, Dragging the Line was different. It was really a sort of throbbing shuffle. And we'd never made a record like that before. It was very simple and down to earth, and the lyrics, I think, just represented a very sort of monotone kind of, making a living the old hard way and taking and giving my day by day. It just, they were just sort of a working man's song.
In the spring of 1985, for a brief time, it seemed that the whole world was obsessed by a recording from a techno-pop group out of Los Angeles called Animotion. Animotion was originally fronted by singer Astrid Plain and singer-guitarist Bill Wadhams.
The first time I heard Obsession, I was working at an ad agency on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. And I got a call, and I knew it was the producer of the record. He said, this is a song called Obsession, and this publisher has pitched it to us, and I want to play it for you. You are an obsession. I cannot sleep. I am a possession, unopened at your feet. And I held the phone, I looked at my friend, and I said, I can't believe this. He says, this could be a hit for us, and I'm not even going to sing it. I'm going to be speaking this song. Through the whole recording process, I didn't have any clue that it would be a big hit. I really didn't. When we got into the studio and started recording the song, I said to the producer, can I please sing the verse? And he said, well, I want you to speak the verse first. Speak it. So I went through the whole routine. You are an obsession. And I asked him very emphatically, may I please sing it as well, you know. And so I sang the song, and as it turns out, he took the speaking part and the singing part and overlapped them, and that became the final take. Between the time when Obsession was released and was a hit, you know, there was a downtime. So I went back to painting houses for a little while. And one day I was painting a house and I heard Obsession inside the house. And I realized it was on her TV, and this little old lady was inside the house. And I was like, excuse me, ma'am, can I come into your house? And she goes, what? I said, I think I'm on TV. She goes, if you're on TV, what are you doing painting my house?
With its Fellini-esque imagery, the pool, the plane flyover, the bikini, that video really helped sell the song's sex appeal.
During the summer and fall of 1986, you could not escape the sound of New Shoes. The group's first single on Atlantic Records, I Can't Wait, moved up the top 40 at a brisk pace and peaked at number 3 on the Billboard charts. And it went to number 1 on the US R&B and dance charts. Oddly, the original version of I Can't Wait was not the song that became a mainstay in dance clubs from New York City to Sydney, Australia. I Can't Wait had an instant hook and would quickly fill the dance floor.
The original version of I Can't Wait we call the American version, and it came out in the Pacific Northwest here in the spring of 1985. We figured, wow, we've got a huge regional hit here, and we were turned down by everyone. Warner said, we already have Madonna, why do we want you? In desperation, we leased that version to a DJ subscription company called Hot Tracks. A copy of that made it to Holland, where it was remixed by a 21-year-old DJ named Peter Slaghuis, Peter Hithouse Slaghuis, who added the chirpy noise that everybody seems to like.
And suddenly, I Can't Wait was receiving national airplay, and the momentum was unstoppable. As I Can't Wait was riding high on the charts, the band was on a hectic touring schedule. 73 cities in 70 days.
Oh, we toured with Billy Ocean,
The Jets,
opened some dates for Tina Turner,
Or Stay in the Time,
Pointer Sisters.
Fat Boys.
They ate all the bread.
New Shoes was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best New Artist of 1986.
Perhaps it's best they didn't win the Best New Artist Grammy. Debbie Boone, Starland Vocal Band, Ricky Lee Jones, Taste of Honey, Milli Vanilli. Enough said.
Can't wait to see and hear more? Thousands of songs and countless artists all on the way on the Lost 45s.